Hello everyone and welcome to the quickest fire of vlogs. I feel like all of my vlogs have been a bit like that recently. However, we are heading off to Frickley this weekend and I think that I need to have a last jump because actually, to be fair, you won't really have seen from my swipe up click on videos because they're very behind the scenes and we didn't really show anything. But between you and me guys, I had a massive wobble at swipe up click on. I don't really know what was going on. I felt like I've actually been doing alright with my confidence recently and it all just seemed to crumble. But yeah, I did speak about it a bit in the videos and it will obviously be on HORSEY. But yeah, going off on a tangent, essentially I need to jump before I go and do my badminton qualifier this weekend. So that is what today is all about. I've set up a couple of exercises in the school, also just addressing the husky voice. I've been really ill. We've just got back from France and it was very good fun but a lot of work, so yeah. I've been quite ill, apologies guys. But back to the exercises, so I've got some bounces for Jamie to do. You'll know that I've had a few kind of steering and brakes issues with Jam because she's just getting so excited. She's really enjoying her jumping recently. So I thought bounces might slow us down slightly and actually make her think about her feet a little bit more. And then I've got another exercise which I think I saw from Piggy TV because I always stay up to date with their emails and their programs on Piggy TV. And it's basically just an upright, oxer upright. Again, a bit of a kind of athletic exercise for Jam Bam to get her thinking a little bit, get her being careful, getting to open up, but open up without the speed. That's what I'm trying to work on today. But above all else, it's confidence giving, which is what I'm hoping for. So yeah, we're gonna go out, have a little pop, and then I'm also gonna jump Winnie. We'll talk about Winnie when we get to Winnie. So let's head down to the arena.
Getting to lose the plot.
Yeah.
Literally, I've just found out all this time, searching everywhere, turning the office upside down.
Welcome to the chaos of trying to go eventing, guys. We just had a bit of a delay because we thought we'd lost Jam's passport, which we obviously need to go eventing. But Hobbs has found it.
Was in the lorry all the time.
Was in the lorry the whole time. Mam's also just done a little photo shoot because we are wearing the brand new Lemieux Atlantic range, which is their new autumn winter range. Very nice. Very nice colour, isn't it? It's also like really soft suede to the touch. Right, Jam, let's get a wriggle on. Let's blast these confidence issues away. That works, right? Makes Jam and I feel very uneasy.
I just picked it off the floor.
Hobbit's the most scary of all the trainers, guys.
Don't hesitate, stir up the wave. Don't make me wait, go on and on and on and on. A sweet escape between my legs. Chase me away, don't you stop. Why does it rain, how does it lie?
No. Got a bush just coming out into the arena there, and every time I go round, Jam's like, "You really expect me to canter through that?" I say a bush, it's a twig.
Don't you wanna die? Hey,
Jam's like, "I'm ready to go eventing, even if you're not, Mum." Warmed up, I'm going to start over this little upright here. Not sure if I put the placing pole in the right place, but it's like a 70cm fence, so I'm going to really try to not panic and know that it will be fine, even if we get there wrong, even if the placing poles are wrong, it's going to be fine. So yeah, that's what today's about. Little offences, and if we mess up, Jam is definitely switched on enough to get me out of trouble. Good girl.
I lose my cool.
She's so springy, it's still quite short, but I wonder if that's a good thing for her to like make her actually concentrate.
Yeah.
She's so clever. It is good doing these like tiny fences with poles, isn't it? Because it just makes you realise like they can figure it out for themselves. Why is she suddenly like the strongest horse in all the land? She's just so keen the whole time.
I suppose she's in her prime.
Good. build it up to a bounce. She does feel really good.
She looks great, yeah.
It's a shame that her prime's coinciding with my not prime. Do you think that's going to be too short now based on how she's gone over it as a pole? I think it might be quite short.
I think she'll be fine.
We don't need to be out here long because she's literally
that's true.
competing this weekend, so it's only a little tuna. Little tuna fish.
No, just do this first, then I'll put the trouble.
Do this first! Stop being so ridiculous. It's fine because you didn't panic, and that's what today's all about. Sponsored by not panicking. Oh, she says I should have gone a bit slower. I mean, I quite like that she's having to come to the realisation herself that if she goes too fast it makes her life harder. Why she's being so silly with her leads.
I think keep coming, it doesn't really matter.
Alright, ballsy. Shock horror, it was fine that we didn't get there on a perfect stride.
Yeah. Right, come round, do this again though.
Back.
Good job. Well done.
Good, sweetheart. Yeah. It's quite good having this here because it makes me ride to something else after and get her back a bit to like be like, oh hang on, it'll work.
Exactly.
Good girl. I'll do it the other way once at this height, then maybe pop it up.
Probably pop up now.
Yeah, I suppose the striding's fine, isn't it? I need to get over it. Do you reckon you'd manage the gimbal or not? Or should we try and get Mum to film the slow-mo camera?
I can do what Pete's doing.
Do you reckon?
As long as I don't press any buttons.
No, we can definitely arrange a no pressing buttons kind of arrangement. Benjamin, no buttons. Right guys, any issues with the filming now, it is over to Hobbit. So
I'm
send any
a
complaints her way.
brilliant filmer.
It is hobbitelphick@hotmail.co.uk.com if you've got any complaints or anything.
Little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me,
Good job.
that's for sure.
Yeah, but you're getting caught out, aren't you? Good girl. Yeah, that was better because I got to the point where I basically had the option of putting my leg on or circling, and I was like, no, leg. Do you think I need to jump any bigger, or do you think that's all right? Like, it's not 90, but it's not a million miles off 90, is
And
it?
it's better to do this well and keep both your confidence up. Neither of you are going to notice another 5 centimetres.
Oh.
What happened to doing those bounces?
Oh, well, I got bored.
All I know, turned up disco. Only know I want the best of us. So I dance the night away when nobody's awake. I'd be the last to stay. Dance the night away, no matter what they say.
You got to do that again because that was not good.
Yeah, I want to be a bit more careful to do that.
When nobody's awake, I'd be the last to stay. Dance the night away, no matter what they say.
I think the main thing is like, the arena's a bit deep and she's just getting a bit paddly around the corner.
Yeah.
But I think that was all right.
I think that was fine. She just needs to just listen to you a bit more, doesn't she?
Yeah, because she's kind of like, I think the thing is she knows she's stronger than me.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, it's fine, because if Meg pulls, I just pull against her. And she's like, I'm kind of at a constant state of pulling when I'm riding her. Like I never, if I relax the reins, I think she'll speed up.
When you sit up, she needs to come back and she needs to listen. And it's not her fault and it's not your fault. You're just not doing enough at the moment.
Well, that's the thing, like take the excitement out of it a bit, because she just loves it, which is amazing.
But she's getting out so infrequently that it's so exciting.
That it's so like, oh yay, we're jumping again.
Yeah.
But at least today we've jumped around that. I've not had to pull any circles, and I've actually gone over a fence out of Frickley without crying. We'll just deal with Frickley being a bit bigger than this one, and that's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We know Jam can do it. Right, am I allowed to ride Winnie, or?
Yeah, if you want, quickly. Oh God, that'll be scary though. I might go in and have some lunch.
Right guys, pony number 2. We've got Winnie. She's already had a little walk, trot, canter around. So aim for her, because again, as I mentioned with Swipe Up, Kick On, I was just in a very odd headspace. So I came away just feeling a little bit like, not disappointed, but along those lines, just because I felt like I could have done more, but I was feeling really nervous while I was there. So I would quite like to just pop her down this grid and maybe kind of work on getting her to jump out of canter a little bit more, because I've been mostly doing trot jumping with her. So yeah, if I can get her kind of flowing down a grid, that would be ideal. And we'll see what mood Winnie's in. Right, let's get crack-a-lacking. Good girl. She's like, oh, catapults. Well done. Good. Good girl. Are you mental? Mommy, you can't go this way. I'll come round to the cross pole. Good girl.
Good girl.
No matter how annoying she is, she's always so, like, she always gives me such a good feeling when she jumps.
Yeah.
Steady, steady. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Good girl. Sorry.
Bless
Good
her.
girl.
Good girl. Good girl. That's my fault. Okay.
Not a million miles off, is it? Lovely. Good thinking. So I like that because we had brain power engaged for that first one, because she got close. But she figured it out. Well done. Yeah, I should probably jump it the other way.
Good girl.
Right, good for just getting her to think forward. She gets like stuffy. Oh, we've had that first one down. She gets stuffy after a fence, and the grid actually makes her continue to travel a bit more.
Yeah. Really nice.
Good girl.
Okay.
She just doesn't care, does she?
Is that too big?
Yeah, no, just maybe go on the second one to start with. Oh my, Jeanette's suddenly so fearless, guys. You're being a good girl. You just need to be a bit more switched on. She's switched on when she first jumps, and then she's very like, oh, whatever, I know what I'm doing now. And one, sorry. I want to get a good stride.
Good girl, well ready there.
I was like, this is the end.
She responded.
No, she did, and it's quite...
Really nice.
Yeah, that's it. I need to stop panicking about what happened before and just trust that I will react the right way when it comes to it.
Good girl. Good girl. Lovely.
Oh, that gives me a nice feeling. Right, this might be the biggest she's ever jumped.
Okay, she's going to be fine. She's giving it a mile, honestly.
Really?
She's jumping at least a foot bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
Blimey. Hobbit cam again, so that we can get some slow-mo. Oh my god, Mum. Did that look as good as it felt?
Completely destroyed the first fence.
She felt good over that.
Yeah, I think
She felt like she basculed.
She just tapped that one.
Yeah, it's fine though because
Good
we
girl.
actually met the first part really nice.
Yeah. That was a
Well
good.
done.
That was a really good effort.
Good girl. And considering how little jumping out of canter she's done,
Yeah.
it's quite impressive. Like I know she's had that a million times, but at least she's coming around confidently each time.
She is. Yeah. It's not knocking her confidence, is it?
No, and I think
Good.
there's a jump in there. It's just unlocking her. Guys, I've been told to not make this too obvious, but the Grand Lens media signs for all your videographer needs. Live, laugh, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Seriously though, guys, if you do want a videographer, hit Pete up and he is available. Anyway, that is the end of this jumping vlog. Actually really chuffed with how it ended with Winnie. She's just still very, very green and very like marish, I think is the best way to describe her. And she's just been in season and she just feels very like tight when it's her time of the month. So I think that's why she was just a little bit not wanting to move forward in the canter. But I think the grid was actually a really good exercise to get her thinking a little bit more forward and getting her landing and actually doing a bit more, because often we jump and she's like, I'm just going to collapse here. Whereas the grid kept her going. Obviously, we had many a pole, but I also felt a very nice shape over that oxer a couple of times. So I am very excited about her. It's just unlocking you, Win. You're a bit of a character, aren't you? There's certainly a way of working with you that we've got to figure out, got to find all the buttons that she likes. Anyway, I live, laugh, love you guys, and go and check out the Granite Lens Media website. Bye!